I'm Annette Pasternak, the Stop Skin Picking Coach, and today I'm going to talk to you about strategies for stopping picking in the neck and shoulders. Okay, so this is a really common area when we're doing other things. You know, it's kind of tends to be one of those unconscious things that we do. And what tends to be the case is that the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you feel things going on that you're responding to, and it's just taking up more and more of your brain space to do it. So what works for this is really to wear some fitted clothing. So, you know, nobody likes to wear a turtleneck in the summer, yet there are light options. Here's like a turtleneck tank top. That can be an option, you know, assuming you don't pick at your arms too. If you do, we have the option of a turtleneck t-shirt that covers your upper arms as well as your neck. So here you're kind of blocking yourself from doing it. You literally can't do it unconsciously, and you'd really have to like shove your hand in there and stretch it, which doesn't happen too often. Another thing that works for a lot of my clients is simply just wearing a hoodie. Obviously, this is another one that's easier in the winter, but you can get a light kind of t-shirt hoodie and just, you know, it helps sometimes to do the drawstring. If you don't want to wear a turtleneck or a hoodie, you got the option of some Tegaderm bandages. Okay, so you can put these 3x4s right behind there in that area that you might typically pick at. And they can stay on for a few days, actually. You can shower with them and everything. And that helps. And of course, the more that you block yourself from doing it, the more the skin will heal up, the less there will be to find and to pick at. So it's kind of like a cycle that gets better and better instead of worse and worse, which might have been your experience now or recently with this picking. Now, if you're absolutely against these ideas, especially for the summer, like they're too hot to wear all these things, you could always cover your fingers or your fingertips. I've shown this several times, the little finger covers that you can use with your screens. By the way, all these products will be linked below. Another thing to consider is, what are you picking at? Is it relatively healthy skin, or do you have some acne there? If you're picking at acne, you might want to experiment with your shampoo and conditioner. So a common ingredient that can cause some acne for people is sodium lauryl sulfate or similar. So these similar sulfates can cause some acne problems sometimes. So you can switch to a sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Now, even if you're using a sulfate-free shampoo, you might want to switch to one with different ingredients or try something different for a little while, because even those, I mean, there are shampoos with things like coconut oil that can be known to clog pores. So just, you know, try something very different and see how that goes. The back of the neck, these are areas that get the contact with the hair, or especially when you're rinsing it out, can tend to get clogged by these things. And also your forehead if you have bangs, or even the top of your forehead if you don't. You could also try an acne body wash, or even an anti-dandruff shampoo can sometimes help body acne as well. Now, of course, there are other things that contribute to picking that you'll want to work on, as well as using these blocking strategies. So whether that's like lifestyle things, like making sure you're getting enough exercise, getting enough sleep, eating well, you know, keeping sugar and caffeine very minimal, and using tools that bring down the amount of stress or anxiety you're experiencing. So things like this breathing exercise that I teach on my website. So go to stopskinpickingcoach.com/free gift and get this breathing exercise that is very helpful in reducing anxiety and in reducing skin picking urges. Another thing that you'll want to do is track your behavior. So writing it down, when and where you're doing it for a few days, just to get your patterns, can be really helpful, because then you might find out, for example, you're only doing this while you're driving, or you're only doing this while you're sitting at your desk. And then you can use the strategies at those times. You know, maybe you need some gloves when you're driving, or the finger gloves, you know, while you're doing work. So really getting aware and targeting it. So there's that. There can also be thought patterns involved, emotions. So, skin picking, it can be a very complex thing. But these are some directed strategies for you to start working on to reduce the amount that you're picking at your neck and your back. And for more about a really systematic approach for reducing your skin picking, be sure to get my books on Amazon or online course if you prefer to watch videos rather than read. And those are linked in the description as well. So how did you like this video? If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got a strategy of your own that helps you in this, please share it, or just even let us know which strategy that I talked about that you liked the most. All right, thank you. See you next time.